Hello, 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 everyone. Happy Friday. You have just entered the portal of Into the Bliss 1717. Ting! Just sending you some lovely, positive vibes. My name is Carey Lee. I'm an intuitive tarotist, and I am about to bliss you out with a general collective reading I like to refer to as the Daily Bliss. I'm all about sharing my personal journey with everyone. I'm just really created this channel basically to just, build a community of aligned individuals like yourself that are either already on your soul's path or looking to get on the path to unlocking your soul's destiny, right? And so, anywho, I'm just looking to build community so that we can do this thing called life together, grow and evolve, and have fun doing it. I am truly blissing everyone out right now. I infuse my readings with crystal frequencies using this awesome little handy dandy device. It is a bioresonance wearable device called the Healy. It operates based upon quantum physics. It works with the quantum field. I've actually got this collective pre-programmed into the app that works with the device, right, into the Bliss 1717. And as part of my ritual getting ready to do these readings, I ask Spirit, what crystal frequencies does this collective need to help support them and nourish them, for what the content of the reading is going to be, right? I don't know what the content of the reading is going to be, although I do have a kind of an idea. If you're not interested in learning about what this is all about, description box has timestamps. You can jump right over to the reading. But I don't know. This usually always kind of sets us up for what's to come. And I've got some new crystals that are popping up. So without further ado, darling, let's get to the actual crystal reveal at 2:01. Drum roll, please. The first crystal that is coming up, we got 5 crystals running right now. Bloodstone. This helps us to connect to the earth frequencies. It increases the flow of earth frequencies into our first and second chakras. This is stimulating movement and removal and release of stuck emotions. And this is something that's usually happening after traumatic events or any type of excitement. This can have happened at any time. The body is the last to keep the score. The body is the last to heal when we're holding on to these lower vibrational emotions. It's just really, this is going to help release that. So, Brazilian amethyst is the second crystal that is being infused. This is helping to transform slow moving material state energy. It's 4:11 on the clock right now. That might be interesting to someone. 11 is a master number. It usually signifies awakening, my friends. Anyway, this Brazilian amethyst, what it's really doing, guys, is it's bringing our lower vibe frequencies into a higher vibe frequency from material state to a spiritual state so that we can actually receive our guidance from the other realms, right? And also our inner guidance, and also be able to be recognizing and noticing the signs and synchronicities that are happening right in front of us, right? The little miracles that are happening every single day for us. So the next crystal, this is a new one. This is not popped up yet on my radar. It's topaz. So this is clearing blocks from our solar plexus. This is basically helping us to tap into appropriate universal wisdom, divine wisdom from the appropriate realms, okay? This helps us to make decisions effectively from a place of clarity. So if the topaz is helping us to remove blocks from the solar plexus, that's also impacting our ability to receive our downloads, to receive our intuition, to receive any, insights and whatnot that we get normally from our psychic abilities if we have those, if we're blessed with those gifts. Well, everybody has those gifts. It's just whether or not they're open or not. The fourth crystal being run is covalite. This is strengthening our auric fields and basically forming a protective filter so that we can actually relax energetically, allowing ourselves to receive love and support from our external environment as well as from love and support from the other realms, right? Again, there goes that guidance that's trying to come through. I think that's going to be a theme of the reading, is it not? Anywho, Jade is coming in last. Jade, vibes of peace, balance, and simplicity. It helps to center us into the present again so that we can receive, right? This is all about being receptive. It's bringing in an awareness and acceptance of our true essence. And with that being said, my loves, I think it's time to get into the readings. Before I do, let's see, what time is it? 5:27 on the clock. I want to point out that, I am an intuitive tarot reader. So what this means, guys, is, and I'm also a channel for the divine realm. So what this means is I am going to basically be channeling and reading based upon the hits I'm getting from my intuition, my clairs, whatever kind of guidance I'm receiving from the divine realm, as well as traditional meanings. I'm going to speak on what needs to be spoken on because that's what I'm here to do, right? And then lastly, the readings and the frequencies are timeless. So that means regardless of when you watch this video, the readings could definitely have some type of meaning for you, as well as these frequencies are timeless. They operate through the quantum physics field. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, guys. Let's get after it. I've got my oracle deck that I'm starting with today. I've got 3 cards already pulled. I've pre-shuffled all of my decks. I'm using this Oracle of the 7 Energies by Colette Baron Reed. I love this deck. I'm not going to josh. Usually I have my readings done and posted by now. I've really been struggling getting this done today. I feel like I am picking up on stagnant energy. I feel like I'm picking up on stuck emotions. I've been really doing great over the last few days, and I do a really good job personally on taking a really great baseline assessment of what I'm feeling and what I'm feeling and receiving energetically. And I gotta say, I feel like this is about this reading. I feel like I'm tapping into a collective that's feeling really exhausted and feeling just like stuck and just kind of like tired. I have like the 9 of Wands in my mind with the Devil card, just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like that's coming through my third eye. I just feel like I'm dealing with a collective that just feels like they're wishing that they didn't have to be so resilient. And so I feel like I do prayer every morning and I utilize this book by Caroline Myss. It's called Intimate Conversations with Divine. And she basically just like shares her personal journaling, her personal prayers over the years. And she, gives a really great little tidbit like guidance in an actual prayer. And so this one prayer has been coming up. I just feel called to share it with you guys. This one prayer has been coming up called Make Me Resilient. And I feel like it's really wild because I called out 411 on the clock. One of the cards that I drew, this imperfect harmony, is an 11 card. And the prayer on this is 11. So I feel like 11 is really prominent for someone out there. Maybe that's your birthday day. Maybe you were born in November. Maybe you're a life path, a master number, life path 11. But I wanted to just kind of give you a life master number 11 is really, really strongly correlated to you walking the spiritual path in this life, and that you are going to be going through a series of, pretty intense awakenings and expansion experiences, right? And so I feel like if I'm feeling this level of exhaustion, I almost feel like something or someone doesn't want me to get this message out to you. It's really ticking me off. So I'm like, no, you know what? I am an agent of the divine. This is my duty. This is my soul's destiny. This is my life mission. This is my purpose, is to get these messages out to you, to help you. I'm getting a big squeeze in my 6th chakra right now, to get these messages out to you, to help you navigate your life destinies and your soul destinies. You know what, guys? I mean, because we're all in this together. It's all about like sharing the knowledge and the wisdom that we all gain individually, and then coming together as a collective and sharing it with each other, lifting each other up. And so I hope I can do that for you today. Let me get to some of the key points. I'm like such a highlighter girl. Which spirit, which one is the most important? Okay. 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 So this is the one, it's the guidance. The first is the guidance that she gives. She gives a really great story, like the actual story about it, the guidance and the grace, and then the prayer. And so it says right here, each day we have endless opportunities. I'm getting right-sided ringing here. Each day we have endless opportunities to apply the grace of resilience. It takes resilience to decide to initiate a new pattern in your life, because you must battle the part of you that will not let go of the old pattern. It takes resilience to continue to nurture a creative vision that only you believe in. It takes the grace of resilience to get up in the morning when you are overwhelmed with problems. The organic design of living creatures is to be resilient. I'm getting spiritual goosies right now reading this. To survive, adjust, and find a way through difficulties. We can't accept defeat because we each have a phoenix in us that calls us to rise again and again from the ashes of challenge and despair. We are born to be resilient. Her grace message, and then, I'm getting big chills on this one. Resilience is a powerful grace that enhances our natural instincts to get up and try again. It offers us a blink of an eye chance to reimagine our thinking, our attitude through a positive lens. This grace is like a booster shot we receive when our psychic immune system is depleted. As a result, we can feel suddenly hopeful and re-energized, and can even experience a diminishing of physical aches and pains. Yeah. I feel like a lot of us, I'm getting chills. I feel like a lot of us have been there, right? We've gone through some really intense experiences. We've had some 420 on the clock, paying homage to plant medicine. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, cannabis. Cannabis saves and heals lives, including my own. Anyway, back to the story. So I feel like, we're starting off with this card, Tall Tale. And so 35 could be significant to somebody. You could be 35 years old. This reduces down to 8, which is about karma. It's about infinity. It's manifesting, right? And so obviously we've got a puppet here, and you can barely see it up at the top. It's like the whole marionette dealio. It's giving me Pinocchio vibes, right? And so I feel like, I'm speaking to a collective that is almost blocking yourself from moving forward right now. I don't know if you're blocking yourself or if you're just like, how do I say this? I feel like we've got this stuck and stagnant energy going on, right, in the first and second chakras. And so the first chakra is our root chakra. This is all about red. This is all about our basic needs being met, safety, security. We have a roof over our heads. We have food on the table. We have clothes. We have clean water. We have, our relationships. We're having sex. We're healthy, right? We're doing our thing. Our basic needs are being met. And then our second chakra, our sacral chakra, is just above the first chakra. This is the color orange, and this is all about creativity. This is about our sensuality. This is about our form of expressing ourselves. And I feel like I'm speaking to a collective that is terrified to really, truly step into their true essence and express who they really, truly are. And I feel like you've been doing so much work, and you've done such a great job coming through recent expansion experiences, 422 on the clock. And I feel like you're just freaking exhausted. You're absolutely emotionally and physically exhausted. I feel like I'm speaking to someone that pushes and forces along. Again, that 9 of Wands card is popping off into my in my mind with the devil. Like, it's almost like an addiction, like a workaholic addiction. And you're just avoiding your own internal guidance is trying to come through, and you're avoiding it. Like, your soul is crying to you, just slow down and allow yourself time to integrate the lessons that you just went through. And this is really coming through fast. And I'm here to tell you, you're just I feel like I'm speaking to a collective that is just I don't want to have to be resilient anymore. I don't want to have to be resilient anymore. And man, I get it. I see you. I feel you. I'm sending you major, major loving vibes right now, because I've been there too. So many of us have. I don't think anyone on this planet has not been in that spot. So you're not alone, you know? But the thing is I feel like until it's not about lying to ourselves. It's like the illusions that we create. Like, I feel like you haven't allowed yourself to step up and let your true essence come through. Like this, what was the one crystal, you guys? The one crystal that was like, the covalite, wasn't it? Oh yeah, no, the jade. Awareness and acceptance of our true essence. I feel like you're blocking your own true essence. I mean, isn't that what the soul's path? Isn't that what the awakening path, the spiritual path, whatever you want to call it, awakening, spiritual path, expansion, whatever, you know, self-realization, right? Individuation, whatever. It's all the same. You know what I mean? But the whole purpose of it is to really, truly clear out our vessels. That's going to bring us over to this next card. This is this imperfect harmony. And number 11, again, I said, is the master number that's directly linked to those in this life who are meant to, if you choose to accept it, of course, we do have free will, but you are meant to go through pretty intense expansion processes. And it's actually a gift, because that means that in prior lives, you've really kicked butt and made some serious achievements to be able to get to this place in this particular lifetime. And this particular lifetime, guys, you know, everyone signed up to be here, and what a time to be here. I mean, this is our entire collective. We're transforming. Everything is transforming. And, you know, this imperfect harmony is really, truly, it really goes well with this tall tale, because there are things within yourself. I feel like, again, I'm talking to somebody who isn't, it's almost like you're afraid to let yourself be seen. It's like I'm getting a squish on that one, a squeeze. It's a confirmation. I feel like you're afraid to let yourself be seen, or you're afraid to let your true self emerge, because maybe this is something that you've never done in your whole life. And I know that it's scary, my love. I know that it's scary. But what's the alternative? Being stuck where you are right now, I'm just feeling like really melancholy and just like I said, so freaking wiped out, exhausted. You know, imperfect harmony is really kind of just like knowing that, like this card says, you are your own unique note as part of a song. And how many notes are part of a song, right? And the notes are placed just very specifically in certain, you know, I don't even know the correct verbiage. So please excuse me, musicians that are out there and composers. I love music, but I don't know the first thing about writing it or reading it. I'm just saying that you are uniquely you. And you know you have gifts, certain gifts that you bring to the table. And everybody has unique gifts that they bring to the table. Everybody. And when you all bring your gifts to the same table and you combine them together, the sum of those gifts together is so much more powerful and just flows and like helps the collective than if you were to just try to do it on your own, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So I feel like Spirit's just trying to tell you not to be afraid, to just be yourself, let your true self come to the surface and emerge. You know, why not? Why not? And if you're telling yourself, like I said, if you're looking at resilience as something that is undesirable or negative, like I don't want to have to be resilient, when in all true honesty, resilience is built into our DNA as a gift, as a tool. It is a survival mechanism. It allows us, like the prayer said, it gives us that extra oomph to get up and try again. It gives us that survival instinct to get up and keep trying, because if you don't try, you're just going to what? You're either going to die or you're going to whittle away. I don't mean die literally. I just mean like back in the old days, that's what it meant. People needed resilience, right? So I feel like Spirit wants you to sing your own tune in perfect harmony and, you know, be confident about what you bring to the table. Here we've got the gold with this instrument, another, you know, nod to, you know, clearing the blockages out of that solar plexus. The solar plexus is all about letting our personal truths come to the surface and standing and honoring our truths, speaking our truths, like living our truth. And when we do that, that is empowerment. That is freedom. And if you're afraid you're going to lose people, I know that that's something genuine to be, fearful for. A lot of people become fearful of that, about losing people, but I'm here to tell you that when you allow yourself, your true self to emerge, and you're able to be truthful with yourself about what you really want out of your life and the things that you really want to do, it is another organic filter allowing you to, it's an organic filter to remove people, places, things, situations that are not for your best and highest. Whether that's a temporary sitch or a permanent sitch, I don't know. That's an individual thing, right? But the bottom line is, it's like you're also making room, that great spirits working with you to make room in your life to bring in people, places, things, and energy situations that are aligned with you, that are going to help you, propel you on your path and propel you to achieving the goals that you want to achieve. A lot of goals that you don't even know you want to achieve. So this is all leading to this beautiful uncaging. 14 could be significant, reducing it down to 5. 5 is all about changes, guys. And so this beautiful uncaging, you see how the angel is in the middle with the key and the keyhole. This is giving me judgment card vibes. Like, it's really truly time, if you have been stuck and stagnant, and I feel like I'm speaking to a collective who's very much stuck and stagnant, hanging on to old feelings and emotions from things that have happened in the past, disappointments, things of that such. And again, part of this awakening process and this journey is clearing out our vessel, cleaning house in our mind, cleaning house in our hearts and our bodies. It's about detoxifying and purifying. It's about letting go and releasing, feelings, beliefs, thought patterns, behavior patterns, people, places, things, energy stitches that, just cannot go with you, will actually hold you back, and not allow you to go forward until you have dealt with those things. So it's about taking a inventory of yourself, and where are you accountable? What kind of payoffs do you get by keeping undesirable people, places, things, situations in your life? What kind of a payoff are you getting? Does it let you sit in your excuses still as to not shine and be let your greatness come forward? I mean, it's not, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. It's like, really, I'm like your bestie, breaking it down and giving you the truth that everybody else is afraid to give you. I'm a truth teller. I'm a truth seeker. And I'm a truth teller. I'm not here to hurt anyone. I'm just here to be really real with you and help, help. If what I say is triggering, good, then it will provoke thought and get you to think about it, right? If it resonates and you're like, damn, heck yeah, and it inspires, and sparks change, awesome. Either way, you're winning. Either way, you're winning. This is about getting real with yourself, getting accountable with yourself and your part in things, forgiving yourself, making peace with it, letting those people, places, things, situations fall away so that your heart can fully open, so that you can become uncaged from your own limitations, your own self-imposed limitations, and those limitations are coming from this tall tale, whatever you're not letting yourself see. So let's go a little bit deeper in with the tarot, guys, and see what we come up with. All right, Spirit. What else does this beautiful collective need to know about this path for their best and highest? Ooh, the Lovers. It's a big, big choice. Big, big choice. The Lovers is about a life-altering decision or choice. Hermit. Got some Virgo energy going on there. Some introspection, some contemplation. Ten of Cups, baby. Holy smokes, how exciting is that? The rainbows I like to think of are a wink from Spirit, like you're on the right path. You have the resilience. You have this innate ability to get up and try again every day. If you need to rest, rest. You know, if you need to rest, rest. If you need to take a break from it all, take a break from it all. But then get back to it, you know? So, okay, yeah. Holy smokes. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is very interesting. Let me sit with this for a second here. It's interesting. I'm going to start out with the energies that are contributing to the situations, the reading. We have the 3 and the 4 of Swords. So you have just recently gone through a really significant heartbreak of some sort. And I feel like, you know, I wasn't expecting this to turn out to be a love reading by any means, but it's becoming quite clear to me that maybe I'm picking up on a different situation here. You've gone through some heartbreak. You're in this particular recovery zone. I feel like this person that you're recovering from heartbreak wise definitely like blemished your confidence. And this is why we've got so much going on with those lower chakras, the first, second, and the third, right? And we've got emotions stuck in here. I feel like this is a longer term relationship of some sort that came to an end. You can see the absolute sheer pain in the three of Swords. This has already happened. And you're in this recovery mode. So this Knight of Wands, I feel like this person was a player. Knight of Wands is fast moving energy, hot and fast, hot and passionate. It's total situationship vibes. I don't know if this was a situationship, but this is somebody that's usually like some kind of a breadcrumber, and they're coming in and out, back and forth over and over again. You know what I mean? And definitely did a bit of a number on you. I feel like we have some type of a love bomber going on here. Love bombing, disappearing, and then love bombing again. It's a cycle, you know? I feel like I'm not going to josh you. I feel like somebody new is coming in. With the Lovers card, I feel like somebody new is coming in. This is an opportunity to really have a deep healing experience surrounding yourself with relationships, romantic relationships. I feel like this is a pattern. I'm speaking to a collective that this has been a pattern. And I feel like this is also impacting and affecting your ability. I feel like this is something to do with your soul path. I don't know if this person was a soulmate or if this was what you call a twin flame. I'm not really too familiar with twin flame stuff, so I don't like to really do readings on it. But I know that with the Lovers card and the Hermit card, it kind of gives me those vibes that we've got something kind of like spiritually, like it was something that was agreed upon before you came here, if that makes sense. I don't know. This could be a separate time, a separate story, but I'm also getting that whoever I'm speaking to, you may be the Knight of Wands, but not in a player kind of way, not in a situationship kind of way where you're just a wham bam or thank you mammer. You're more like really afraid to commit. I feel like there's like an avoidant personality situation going on here. I feel like you've experienced a lot of trauma in your life in former relationships. And I feel like this person that you were with, this is a totally different storyline, you guys. I'm all over the place. I feel like the person that you were with, I feel like they were looking for commitment and you were just like, I feel like you really love this person. I'm not going to josh. I feel like there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of love there. Just because we've got like the 10 of cups and we've also got the sun card, as in like overarching energy. And that's like a total change of perspective, a total change of thinking, right? I feel like you are letting former heartbreaks block you. Okay, there we go. I feel like you're letting old energies, old relationships, devastating endings, repeated patterns and cycles, right, prevent you from really considering pursuing a longer term commitment with this person. And this person that you've walked away from, you've either walked away from them or you've put a pause on things and they're kind of in a situation where they're like, look, I'm not going to wait forever. Like, I feel like there's been some time that has passed. I feel like with the Hermit card, there's been some time that has been passed. This person has been patiently giving you the space that you need to be like contemplating and thinking on these things. And I feel like this person is like tick tock, the clock is ticking. And they want to offer you the 10 of cups. And I think you know it's going to be the 10 of cups and you're scared shitless. That's what I'm feeling right now. And I feel like this is almost like your tall tale that you're telling yourself is that between this and that, oh my gosh, oh wow. Between the tall tale, I'm getting chills on this one because Spirit knows I'm going to pop this one off. I feel like between the tall tale and the perfect harmony, you are blocking yourself, and it's Spirit's really asking you to please go back in and do that self-inventory. Where can you look and take some accountability? You know, in terms of if you're attracting the same type of person, I'm talking the former relationships, not this new one that wants to offer you the freaking sun and the 10 of cups. Okay. What? Because that's freaking phenomenal. Yeah, I'll sign up for that any day, right? I feel like between the sun card and this beautiful uncaging, look at the sun card, how she has her arms wide open. Her heart is open. Her heart is uncaged and she has a fresh new perspective. She knows it's not going to end. It's not going to be the same as it was before because she's done an enormous amount of healing. She's on this spiritual path, and I feel like this other person is too. And that's something that's different, is that you're dealing with somebody who is growing and evolving right along with you. And that's foreign to you. Like, you've never experienced that before. And I think it's kind of freaking you out. But I feel like that's why Spirit is like, you know what? Please, my love, please. Take the rest that you need. If you need a pause, if you need the rest, but really get serious and do that deep dive. What were you doing? I invite you to ask yourself, what am I doing? What am I getting out of it? Not changing something within myself where I keep attracting the same type of person over and over again. And again, this isn't like me pointing the blame and saying like, oh, these other people, you know, that created all this heartbreak for you in the past, that they're like innocent. Oh my God, absolutely not. No. What I'm saying is, in order to help you release those stuck emotions that this, what was it again? It's the Covalite is trying to remove. Yeah, this Covalite crystals. Yeah, Covalite crystals trying to basically allow you to receive love and support. So you're not like, the bloodstone stimulating the release of stuck and stagnant emotions after trauma or excitement. So I feel like, again, you've had some type of, traumatic heartbreaks that, maybe you thought you healed from. And so you went after this particular love interest, this one that we're talking about right now, this one that wants to offer you the 10 of Cups and the Sun. Right? I feel like you went after that like gung-ho, like you thought you were totally ready to heal. I mean, you thought you were healed from those former relationships when you got into it, and you saw like this relationship, this new one that I'm talking about, this one that you're walking away from, or that you're kind of like on a pause with, or you're hesitant to make the commitment with. I feel like it's been such a healthy experience that it's almost got you freaked out because you're like, what the heck is the catch? Like, huh? There is no catch. There is no friggin' catch. Your person and you have different perspectives because you've done the healing work. I don't feel yucky vibes from this person. So I feel like you're definitely one to... Okay, let me find out about the other story, Spirit. What about the other story where the player came in and broke their heart? I got two storylines going on here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up with it. I'm just being honest. 444 on the clock for anyone who needs to know that. That means that we've literally got hundreds and thousands of angels surrounding us. We love you, angels. Thank you. What does this collective need to know about this Nine of Wands that broke their heart? I'm hearing the Knight of Wands is the one who broke your heart. This is either an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And I feel like you are also a Leo. I feel like you are also possibly an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And that could be your sun, rising, moon, or Venus, or North Node. And I feel like this new person is either a Virgo or they are a Gemini, because the lovers card is connected to the Virgo or the Gemini, and then the Hermit card is the Virgo. So we've got really strong Virgo vibes here for your new interest. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Wow. Okay. It's interesting. Yeah, here comes the Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands. So I feel like Spirit is just literally confirming to you that, like, you've got some, like, of your own, like, it's not like I don't want to say you're lying to yourself, but it's almost like you're creating, how do I say this? When you can stop the stories, like stop telling yourself the old stories that they're going to repeat. Stop telling yourself that this person is the same as the other people that broke your heart, because they're not. When you can stop telling yourself those stories, when you can go in and do that self-inventory and finally make peace with what happened in those former relationships, really truly acknowledge your own part in it, forgive yourself for the decisions and choices that you made, because, my love, you made decisions and choices with where you were at in your healing journey at that point. And you were not in a place then where you are today. You're not making the same decisions. You're slaying the patterns, or you wouldn't be watching this right now. And I feel like if you can do that self-inventory, guess what? Victory. Look at her holding her hands up again. Hands up. The Six of Wands and the Sun card. Open your heart. Let your heart Be uncaged. And the only way to do that is to empty your vessel from the old stories I'm getting spiritual chills. The only way to do that is to empty your vessel from the old stories that you keep telling yourself. Let go of the past. Stop letting yourself wallow in those feelings. It is okay to feel good. It is okay to feel good. It is okay to experience healthy, true love. Reciprocal freaking love. And it's okay to be with somebody that isn't going to freaking hurt you. I mean, I know. I mean, it's there's a whole new concept. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got Page of Cups. And I feel like, again, you feel like, oh my God, I'm starting all over again. The beginner's mindset. Yeah, you're starting all over again, but with a fresh perspective. This is a new relationship. Maybe, again, it's not a new one coming in. You've been with this person for a minute. I really feel that. I feel like they want a commitment and you're like, ah. Let's get some angel guidance really quick and find out. Angels, what is the angel's advice for this person? Please and thank you. What is the angel's advice for this person? Yeah, somebody didn't want you to get this message. Oh. Okay, so angels are saying wait. And I feel like the angels are saying wait because the angels want you to get really, really clear and do that deep dive. The angels want you to wait before making any decisions or any commitments. They want you to wait until you've allowed yourself to fully release. Do that self-inventory, fully release, forgive yourself, forgive the other people, let it go fully so that you can really, truly allow yourself to fully emerge with a clear view, looking through a whole new different lens on this new relationship, this existing relationship that wants to bring you the 10 of Cups, right? Have the conversation I'm hearing. Have the conversation just a little bit more time. So the final advice on here, we've got practice self-soothing. Again, this is bringing you into a calm, receptive state. Self-soothing, you have the power to comfort yourself when you're upset. Place your hand gently over your heart. Send yourself unconditional love to ease tension and frustration. It's basically just like, you cannot make clear decisions when you are flipping back and forth between the 4 F's, fight, flight, fawn, freeze. And I feel like maybe you might be experiencing some level of that on some level, right? Self-soothing can be a walk. It could be some yoga. It could be some meditation. It could be a warm cup of tea. You know, it could be some deep breathing. Anything that's going to bring you into, a rest and digest state and not be in a reactive state so that you can make good decisions. Honoring your sensitivities. Your sensitivities are a gift. Be proud of who you are. Put your hand over your heart and inwardly say, I embrace my loving heart. So again, everything is surrounding you nurturing and allowing your beautiful heart to fully open up and let your true essence emerge, your true healed essence emerge so that you can jump into your 10 of Cups, my loves. I think that's where I'm going to end this. And I really, truly hope that this has been meaningful and impactful for you in some way and that you've got some clear sense of direction. Thank you for your patience with me. I had multiple stories coming in. I feel like, again, I really feel resilience. Resilience is not the bane of our existence. Resilience is a natural born gift that we all have that enables us to get back up every day and try again. That doesn't mean that you have to push through and push and you're exhausted and you're burned out and you just, no. That means rest and take a step back, wait, breathe, and then make choices and decisions. If you found anything meaningful, I'd love to hear what resonated with you in the comments. If you do like what I'm putting out there, and I certainly hope that you do, but if you don't, that's okay too. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so that you know when I'm posting new content. And of course, be well, love well, live well. I love you all very, very much, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely weekend. Take care.